here at the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. Welcome, gamers. I'm Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. We're almost ready to drop the puck for an exciting matchup between the Minnesota Wild and the Buffalo Sabres.
I love the big hits just as much as the next guy, but these guys will have to play in control if they want to win.
They're up against a very balanced attack. If they falter in coverage because they're off looking for the big hit, they'll get burned. All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening face-off. Face-off won by There's a crafty little move to Gáborík. Here comes Mariána Gáborík. Saved by Miller. Out come the Sabres. Quick shot, and he whistled it wide at the net. Johnson behind the net. To Brunette. Here comes Brunette. One-time shot from the slot. Talander gets called for tripping.
Right now his team needs him on the ice, focused and making a positive contribution. Tripping wasn't a smart move.
You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. Minnesota is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
He gave it away. He clears it out of the zone. And he hangs on for a face-off. Now, you talk about great defensemen in this league, and this guy really makes it all happen at the back end.
Jim, he's like a catalyst out there, consistently feeding forwards with breakout passes. And hey, I say he wouldn't hesitate to jump up in the rush.
To Johnson. Shoots it! He misses! Here's Craig Brivet. He cleared it down the ice. Johnson. One-on-one battle. Shot! Just wide of goal. Clutterbuck. Behind the net. Here's Johnson. Here's Bouchard. Looking for his first shot. He's shot! That's blocked by the defender to Clutterbuck. Now he's into the attacking zone. He clears it. Minnesota is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. It's two scores, and it's 1-0.
He sure had the defense on his heels on that one. He made the defenders guess what he was going to do, and they guessed wrong.
About to drop the puck. Face-off goes to Buffalo. Turned over in the neutral zone. Scooped it up. He passes the puck to Kotalíka. Here he comes on the attack. In all alone. Bergeron. Here comes Brunette.
Oh, he hit the post.
In front. Miller the save. That's stopped and he hangs on for a face-off. Ref is signaling for the face-off. Won the draw. He passes it to Littman. The Sabres have possession and start out of their own zone. Blasts it! Pass up to Belanger. Burns. Sit on net from deep in the slot. The Wild are solid right down to the fourth line.
Jim, I have a hard time finding many weaknesses on this team. They're smart, they can score goals, and they can grind it out.
That's a tough matchup for it. Here's Craig Brivet. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Židlický really jumps into the play well. I haven't seen him get caught pinching yet.
Well, he anticipates where the play is moving so well. He adjusts to make the most of his opportunity.
Brivet. Now it's passed to Hesh. Connolly gets laid out. Almonville finds it. Shot on the right. Buffalo in control now. Passed ahead to Koivu. Out comes Mariána Gáboríka. And he passes the puck to Brunette. Delayed penalty coming up. Špačka will get the gate for tripping.
I'm not sure he intended to take the other player down, but that's exactly what happened.
Intention, not really an issue here. It'll mean some time in the box. Minnesota will get a second chance on the power play here. Faceoff goes to the Wild. He shot right on. Buffalo has it. And he hangs on for a faceoff. We're ready for the faceoff. Minnesota Wild win another faceoff. Shoots! And Miller makes a nice save. Tallender scoops it up. Gáborík takes possession of the puck. Miller the save. Gáborík. Another shot. That's blocked and didn't get through. To Brunette. Shot shot. Great save, Miller. And he stopped that and he hangs on. The puck is about to be dropped. Trochu won the draw. Fired it. Pretty nice glove save by Miller. Here's Marka Židlického. Delayed call. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot. Just wide of the net. Gáborík. One time. Tallender gets called for interference.
That's something you just hate to see because of the way it stops players from showcasing their skills.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. Minnesota has got the hometown fans on their feet.
And the crowd senses that they'll have a reason to cheer soon.
A goal now with lift. He scores! Mikko Koivu!
Here's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
Late in the first, and they're up by a pair.
That goal gives them a little cushion, Jim. Don't have to panic over every little mistake.
Shot hard! To Koivu. Here comes Koivu. Here's Marka Židlického. Shot into the slot. Saved by Miller. They're getting ready for the face-off. In behind, passed ahead to Clutterbuck. Timer, blocked. Miller freezes the puck. Talk about your team leaders, Craig, and this guy's a really good example.
Yeah, he's an unselfish player that really brings the dressing room together. You need that if you're going to be successful in this league.
Face-off won by Trochu. Burns hard on net from the slot. Miller hangs on for the whistle. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in this butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pads.
Face-off won by Gostad. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Burns. Minnesota is getting lots of shots here in the first. Quick shot from the point. Burns, blocked, dunked on by Rivet. Shots of 13-2 for Minnesota. There goes the horn as the period comes to an end. 2-0 the score as we head to the break. Minnesota pulled ahead with a late tally at the end of the first.
You're always looking to finish the first period strong because it builds that confidence going into the middle frame.
Faceoff goes to the Wild. Here comes Židlického. Miller, he scores! Marka Židlického.
Židlického is able to score goals because he has good wheels and is able to read the play so well. This guy lit it up in Europe before making his mark in the National Hockey League.
It's now a 3-goal lead.
They're imposing their will out there tonight, and they're sticking to their game plan.
Pass up to Koivu. Here comes Koivu. Fired it from the right. Miller covers up for the whistle. About to drop the puck. To Johnson. And Marka Židlického shot the puck from the point. Here comes Panic. Rifles it from the left. Koivu. One-time shot. Lidman. Miller covers up. Miller can really handle the puck.
He gets out of his crease in a hurry and tracks down the dump-ins. Now that's such a huge asset because it forces the other team to try to carry it in.
Blanks it from the slot. Passed over to Hecht. Shoots the puck. He scores against his own team.
You may have trouble sleeping tonight after this play. To put a puck in your own net is painful.
Face-off goes to the Sabres. Burns. He passes it to Schultz. The shot, that's blocked. Connolly. Shot, he misses. Buffalo takes control to Jochen. Backstrom with a stick save. Here come the Wild with a real urgency in their attack. Connolly, now he's over the blue line on the attack. It goes wide. Here's Jochen Hecht to Mietman, and he'll start out of his own zone to center. Ryan Miller made the easy save. Palmenville, and he carries it to center. Pass up to Škoula, to Bugard. Here comes Bugard. He passes the puck to Numanen. Now ahead to Kolik. To Clutterbuck. One-time shot. Miller covers up for the whistle. Ref is signaling for the face-off. Face-off won by Mayer. He passes it to Newman. Thunder is hit into the boards. Shot it hard from the left. He scores. Miller is second. They might just run away and hide.
Everyone knew the big slap shot was coming, but when it's taken with that kind of force and accuracy, hey, there's not much that can be done to stop that one.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Courtney to Janssen. And he just gets the puck deep. Gostad. He gets laid out. Here's Janssen. Here comes Brunette. Miller with a great glove save. And another shot. Mayer. He passes the puck to Pratt, and he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Shoots the puck. Saved by Backstrom. To Gabriel. Intercepted. To Marka Židlického. From behind the net. To Janssen. Marka Židlického, a Czech player who was in Finland before he came to the NHL. One-timed it. That's blocked by the defender. Passed over to Stafford. It's 2-on-1. Right on. To Židlického behind the net. Pass up to Gaborík. Here comes Koivu. He deep right past him behind the net. They're over the line and on the attack. He gives it up to Belanger. There's a great shot. Snapped just wide of the goal. Corralled by Minnesota. He coughs it up. Thundering shot. He blocked it. That's a great play. One-time hit to Belanger. To Škoula. Another shot. Missed the mark by a long shot. Edman gets leveled. One-timer. Strum covers up. This guy doesn't give shooters much when he goes down, does he?
No, he gets awful big in goal. He can still be beat, but it has to be a perfect shot. That's the challenge against him.
Shepard wins the draw. Here comes Brunette. Bergeron. He picks off the puck to Martin Škoula. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Offside. Miller saw that one all the way.
That shot never had a chance.
Puck is about to be dropped. Minnesota Wild win another faceoff. They gain the blue line on the attack. And he hangs on to the puck. How about that save? What a shot.
Well, that one looked like it came out of a cannon, but he stood his ground and kept it out.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Fires it from beside the net. Minnesota has it now. Miller stones him cold. To Newman. Out. Shot from the slot. And the horn signals the end of the period. 4-1 is the score as we head to the break. It's a 4-1 game, start of the third. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Sabres. Picked off. Here comes Koivu. One-time net. Buffalo takes over. Up.
Look out. I think we're about to have a fight. What he was hoping for when he threw down his gloves.
A penalty is being called. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. It's jumped on by Lidman. The ref indicates a delayed call. Brunette will get the gate for holding.
No question we're looking at holding. Now I've got to say, I like the officiating in this game. Letting the players play, but they're keeping it clean.
And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. We're ready for the face-off. Sabres get another face-off. For Tiffany. Now a quick pass up to Bouchard. He's over the blue line and on the attack. And he hangs on for a face-off. This guy needs to play aggressive to be effective.
Well, he doesn't flop down, so he has to play at the top of his crease. If he gets back on his heels, he gives away way too much net.
The faceoff goes to the what? Jumped on by Buffalo. Gostad. Connolly. He's only got one to beat. Fires it! Up to Koivu. Here he goes, all by himself. Miller. Blocker save. To Stafford. One-timer. Backstrom slams the door shut. Here comes Koivu to Miettinen. Miller covers up for the whistle. Minnesota is putting on a clinic. They're skating hard, and it's really put them out front in this game.
They've got exceptional talent. They're beating the Czechs one-on-one, and it's creating chances.
Miller turned the shot away. Palmanville gets called for cross-checking.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Buffalo will now face the home team with 4 players.
With the numbers even, it'll be a question of which style of play can dominate.
Shoots it hard! Gáborík takes control of the puck. Miller covers up. It didn't take this guy too many tries to put one in the back of the net.
Well, if you want to be valuable to your team's offense, you've got to focus on getting your shot off quickly and as often as you can.
Behind the net. Flattened to Rob. It's man against man. Shot! Saved by Backstrom. He passes the puck to Gáborík at center. Here comes Mariána Gáborík. Round the back. Net exits the penalty box, meaning his team now has a 5-on-4 advantage. Another quick shot. Miller covers up for the whistle. The Wild seem to play this game with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, they're a big, aggressive team that tries to intimidate. If you shy away, hey, they've won the battle. You have to stand your ground.
Bergeron, quick shot from the wing. Jumped on by Minnesota. Bergeron. Now quick up to Bouchard. He intercepts it. From behind the net. Passed ahead to Miettinen. Here's Bouchard. His hands are dirty. He's had a good hard-working game. Puck cleared out by Rivet. Picked up by Minnesota. Bergeron. Mayer dumps it. Pominville puts an end to this power play as his penalty is over. To Miettinen. Wild grabbed the puck. Over to Jonsson. Now ahead to Brunette. Here comes Brunette. He scores, and it's a huge lead in the middle of the third.
Goals like this one are a gift. With a pass that perfect, it'd be very tough not to convert on that play.
You know, Craig, I think if I played for them, I could have scored a couple of goals tonight.
Well, you probably could, Jim. I've seen you play.
Shoots quickly. Stone cold by Miller to a Finneganov. Now passed over to Kotalíka. Bergeron. Whips it. Saved by Miller. Grabbed by Minnesota. It's off the post. Here's Max Finneganov. He passes the puck to Nolan. Now it's passed to Shepard. He'll try the wraparound. Into the corner he goes. It's dumped in by Bout. Goes behind his net. Owen Nolan. Now passed over to Kotalíka. He dumps the puck in. And he passes it to Bugard. Fires it hard. Puck grabbed by Littman. Miller hangs on for the whistle. The puck is about to be dropped. Belanger won the draw. Shoots it. Belanger grabs the puck. Here's Nick Schultz. Miller gets a leg on it. Bugard. One-timed it. Vanek. Kaye dumped it. To Nick Schultz. Now it's passed to Roy. Quick shot from the right. It goes wide. Rubbed up. Hollander with puck. Backstrom shuts the door. Grabbed by Lidman. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Here come the Wild. They're pouring it on. Here's a wraparound, and he hangs on. This goaltender's really effective with the puck.
And Jim, that really helps out his defense when the puck gets dumped in. He's like having a third defenseman back there.
Face-off won by Connolly. It's corralled by Connolly. Židlický knocks him over. Now he passes it ahead to Gáborík. Koivu comes in offside. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pat.
He intercepts the puck. Here comes Brunette. And now it looks like we're going to have a little rough stuff.
Well, the gloves are off and these guys are about to go at it.
The same guy who got beaten up earlier in the game?
It sure is. He answered the bell in a big way this time around.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Under a minute to go in the third. Out of the net. Miller made the leg save. It's cleared out by scooped up by Minnesota. Backstrom stones him to Brunette. To Mariána Gáboríka. Latin. Buffalo picked it up.
Made the defense look bad on that move.
Miller gets the stick on it. Brunette. He passes it to Koivu. Here comes Koivu. From the blue line, his shot. Brunette crushes it. Intercepted. Down to the final seconds of the third. And the play is offside. Some great anticipation on that shot.
Jim, it's like he knew the puck carrier was going to pass it off.
About to drop the puck. Littman, he brings it to center. Littman pumps it. It's finished. The Wild won this game. 5-1 the final score. Here are tonight's 3 stars of the game.
Number 3, Marka Židlického. For Minnesota, number 9,
From St. Paul, Minnesota, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time.